most important and more we can say cost-effective way, in a cheaper way. The cost of a transaction is kind of 9 times lower than Ethereum or 9 times lower than Bitcoin. This is why up to today we have chosen for this project the Solana blockchain. We are working on a trading system that utilizes the volatility of tokens that are present in the blockchain. These tokens are, we can call it community tokens because are being deployed into the network. Digital assets created, people put money into them, and our project is putting traditional finance strategies into this Solana blockchain to be able to profit from the volatility of these assets. If we can put an example, one strategy very common, it's an automatic trading bot, which is called a greed bot. It's playing with the resistance and the support of the price of the tokens, let's say on a chart, and it would sell and buy every time there is a threshold that predefined inputs, predefined parameters. This is just an example of what are we offering here in this project. And well, another paradigm that we're touching in here is the scalability, right? So since the emergence of trying to innovate on top of Ethereum, there has become some layer 2 scaling solutions. For example, optimistic rollups and secure rollups. All these, all the type of blockchains, they use a paradigm of optimistic compressions, which is a type of cryptography to use for zero knowledge interactive proofs, which is called in the common language secure rollups. And Solana does not use these secure rollups, but it does take its design from the way it distributes the transactions and the way it broadcasts to the distributed nodes. So that is another paradigm, and well, it's building on top of scalability solutions also. Well, it's critical part of this research. Why? Because as the network grows, the network effect spans through more nodes, and there has to be a security concern for this in terms of assure that there will be actors trying to play or gamify the blockchain, and there has to be an algorithm which is still on research that has to invalidate all these transactions, right? So far, there is a threshold of security into the blockchains, but still not 100% proof. We can see several attacks in most of them on Ethereum. Why? Because Ethereum has been the father of the smart contracts big institutions like we can say PayPal, we can say JP Morgan. They have deployed applications and deployed capital into the Ethereum blockchain, even though it is not the safest blockchain out there up to today, but because it was the first and it was being adopted by the big hedge funds, the majority of the liquidity is on Ethereum and is trying to move out to other chains. So what do we see here? We see a paradigm of traditional finance trying to go into the technology of the blockchains without knowing what are the intrinsics of the risks. And we have the emergence of engineers doing security reviews, securities audits into what they call smart contracts. So far, these contracts, they appear to be, well, deployed by users, but being exploited by hackers. And we are talking about millions on the weeks or even months. But even though the payoff and trade-off of this, well, it's been winning what is the return of investment onto it. So that's why the capital keeps deploying. But there's still the emergence, as I said before. The focus of the project is Solana. The emergence of this other type of technologies, which they distribute the data and compress it in a different way, which makes it more secure and scalable at the same time, right? So what are we trying to come here? There's other paradigms that we can do analysis. For example, I'm going to read here. quantum resistant cryptography, right? So there has been multiple articles talking about the current cryptography used by banks up to today. It's going to have to be updated because quantum technology will break the SHA-256 algorithm, which is mainly used to compress the public cryptography of the credit cards. But this zero knowledge proof resistant technology, which is other type of cryptography algorithms, which is quantum resistant, it's ingrained into the blockchains. It is become part of most of the layer 2 providers, which makes these transacting networks not vulnerable. We can we say that? Yeah, resistant to blockchain, to quantum threats. This is another paradigm. We have multi-chain or interoperability. So this is still an area of research, but there is cross-chain solutions that are being offered out there in the market to being able to bridge capital in big amounts and in between the blockchains. We have Polkadot, we have Cosmos, different technologies. They can be used instead of having pools of capital deployed on each blockchain. These solutions propose to being able to have it's a centralized body that holds custody of the funds, but allows you to represent the existence and non-existence of assets when bridging between blockchains. We have also decentralized AI is another paradigm with machine learning. There is blockchains using AI models, right? For example, we have it's called the Platinum blockchain, which is focused right now in creating avatars with AI. This is for art and NFTs and gamify, which allows to represent a unique part of AI generated avatars into the blockchain. This is obviously very niche still, but is getting attention for the gaming community and the gaming companies. Also, we have the paradigm of synthetic assets, which is synthetic data. And what do we call synthetic assets? For example, the representation of a stock market, regular traditional stock market piece of asset. For example, we're trying to represent on the blockchain a digital part of buying oil or buying gold. So this is what they call synthetic assets on the blockchain. It's just a piece of smart contract that is tracking the real price of the stock price on the stock market, but it's being called a synthetic asset, which is totally tradable and has its own value, and it's backed up by a real asset, which could be gold, it could be oil in the regular store market. Also bonds, from government bonds, there has been protocols like Maple Finance. They are digitizing these bonds and being able to build it on chain for lending and borrowing. Obviously, all this has a trade-off, and that the prices of the crypto assets are more volatile than the regular stock market, but the algorithms that we are proposing in this project supposed to be profiting from the volatility of these assets, right? That is another paradigm, part of the study of this research. As I said, this research, it is an application going on right now. I can provide all the links. It's a company. We are building this company, and it works on the Solana blockchain, and our main distribution channels are the Telegram channels. People are able to buy on spot, on long. They are able to short, do lending, and grid bots from our application to multiple assets in the Solana blockchain. I hope that was self-explanatory for that, and thank you.